All right, so when it comes to the Prime Minister's so far so good and successful visit of to the United States of America, it seems that the Congress party is seeing red. Srinivas BV has tweeting saying that Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru remains the only Indian Prime Minister to be greeted on arrival at the airport by the US presidents twice. President Harry S. Truman in 1949 and President John F. Kennedy in 1961. So, Mohit, is this a comparison now being drawn? Right from Nehru to Manmohan Singh, there have been already 5 Indian Prime Ministers who have addressed the US Congress also before Prime Minister Narendra Modi. But this will be the second time when the Prime Minister will be addressing the US Congress. It seems that the Congress party has a problem that the American president did not come to receive Prime Minister Modi at the New York airport.
Well, it's quite apparent, Amita, that a jibe is being taken by the Congress party and its leader BV Srinivas when he has posted this particular video and stated that Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru remains to be only Indian Prime Minister. Twice he was welcomed at the airport by the US President, and it's a clear jibe when Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in the United States. We know for a fact that how he got a rousing welcome by Indian diaspora over there, and he met various industrialists and businessmen based in US, and they came out and they spoke highly about Prime Minister Narendra Modi and about India. So we see a jibe that is coming in from the Congress party on the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit. But as you were saying, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi would be addressing the Congress today, and this is perhaps the second time that and for the first time a Prime Minister for twice will be addressing the Congress session over there in US, which has been said by the BJP. It's a very, very huge achievement, and it's a big thing. But we see again the visit of the Prime Minister is being politicized with this particular tweet, in which we see a clear jibe is taken on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and in a way the Congress party leader also states that how exactly Joe Biden, the US President, did not come at the airport to receive Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which was not the case with Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and how he was welcomed in US by the US presidents over there, once in 1949 and second in 1962 when he was welcomed by John F. Kennedy. So clearly we see that whole lot of politics is going on regarding the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's US tour. We have to wait and watch how exactly the BJP will reply to this particular video that is being posted by BV Srinivas.
Right, but Mohit, is the Congress party trying to downplay as far as so far? It's only been one day as far as Prime Minister Narendra Modi has gone to the US, but so far it has been successful. Of course, we've been listening to all of those businessmen, academicians, economists that the Prime Minister have been meeting, and all of them are singing praises for the Prime Minister and his vision for India.
Well, yes, Amita, and we saw that how, as you were saying earlier, that Elon Musk and other businessmen who have met Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and also the eminent citizens who are based in US, they met Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They had discussion with him regarding various aspects, the social aspects, economic aspects, business aspects in India. And when they came out of the meeting, they spoke highly of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and India. Now, we know for a fact that India is a very, very huge economy, and it's a big market for all these US companies, and hence we know that how these companies want to invest in India, and India have always said that they are ready for the investment from the outside, they are ready for investment from the US companies, and that is why this visit of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is very, very important, because yesterday also Piyush Goyal stated that the economic aspect of this particular visit is also very, very important. So when all the businessmen have met Prime Minister Narendra Modi, they have spoken highly about him, they have praised him. Even Elon Musk goes on to say that he's a big fan of Modi. It seems that this particular attack by the Congress party comes in at a time. Now we also know for a fact that when Prime Minister Narendra Modi, it was decided that he will be going to US. We saw that the Congress party also tweeted that on one hand Manipur is burning, and on the other hand Prime Minister is going to the US. So we have seen that since the start of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's tour, since the time he boarded the flight to US, the Congress party has been raising questions on this particular visit.
Well, taking a look at what the Congress party seems to be saying now, Mohit, please to stay on with us. Kritsveen, is the Congress party not looking at the visuals of the Indian diaspora, the rousing welcome that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is getting?
Looks like it, Amita, that the Congress is perhaps busy nitpicking because there are several other important aspects of the Prime Minister's visit that must be focused upon, including, like you pointed out, the kind of welcome he was extended by the Indian diaspora upon his arrival. But that's Srinivas BV taking to Twitter, and he says, and I caught along with the video that we've been playing out on our screens, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru remains the only Indian Prime Minister to be greeted on arrival at the airport by US presidents twice. President Harry S. Truman in 1949 and President John Kennedy in 1961. So while he's invoked Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, perhaps the Congress is remaining ignorant of the fact that the Indian diaspora has gone out of its way multiple times to welcome the Prime Minister. Remember, he's been in United States on 6 different occasions since 2014. This one, of course, being seen as a real game changer, given the kind of issues that are going to be put on the table, that are going to be discussed between the two leaders, and not to forget the only third world leader to be extended an invite from the Bidens as far as the state visit is concerned.
All right. Thank you very much, Christine, and Mohit, to you as well. Here is the Congress party seems to be pointing out that the Prime Minister was not received by the President of the United States of America. But what the Congress party is not seeing, or rather not ready to watch, is the kind of warm welcome that has been accorded to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Shehzad